Hello class 11th, how are you all? So we have completed chapter number 2 and chapter number 3 started, and we have completed the plant kingdom. First one, algae. Algae we have completed in the previous part. There are three classification of algae: Phaeophyceae, Rhodophyceae and Chlorophyceae. We have completed this algae, their reproduction, mode of reproduction, storage of food, cell wall, everything we have completed of algae. Now we are going to start or discuss about bryophytes. Bryophytes comes under plant kingdom, plantae or plant kingdom. Okay students, so let's start the bryophytes. See how this bryophytes looks like in the picture. They are called as amphibians of the plant kingdom, okay, because they can live in soil but need water for sexual reproduction. Why they are called as amphibians? Because they live in soil but they need water for their reproduction, so they are called as amphibians of plant kingdom. They occur in damp and humid and shade localities. Damp, humid and shade localities. See in the picture, damp, humid, shade localities they are found. These type of plants are comes under bryophytes. Okay, bryophytes. Now see the picture how the bryophytes look like. Funaria is the best example of a bryophyte. Capsule is there, seta, their leaves, main axis, rhizoids. Okay, sporophyte, and this Funaria is divided into two equal parts, which is called as gametophyte and sporophyte. Okay, so body is more differentiate than that of algae. Their body is more different than algae. It is a thallic like and prostrate or erect and attached to the substratum by unicellular or multicellular rhizoids. Their body is erect, attached to the substratum, okay, which is unicellular unicellular or multicellular rhizoids. Rhizoids is the substratum which by this plant is attached. They lack true roots, stem or leaves. Their lacking point is they are not have true roots, stems or leaves. They may possess root like, leaf like or stem like structures. The main plant body is haploid. It produced gametes, hence it is called as gametophyte. Their main plant body produced gametes, so they are called as gametophyte. Okay. स्टार्टिंग में ही हमने देखा था ऊपर के पोर्शन में स्पोरोफाइट, इट मीन्स इट दे प्रोड्यूस स्पोरोड्स, स्पोरोफाइट्स. ओके, सी हाउ द ब्रियोफाइट्स लुक लाइक. फीमेल गैमेटोफाइट, archegonium with egg, antheridium with sperm. Male gametophyte. So this archegonium and antheridium of Markensia, a liverwort. Markensia liverwort is a bryophyte and it produced both egg or sperm. Archegonium egg and antheridium with sperm. Female thallus and male thallus. Bryophytes a liverwort Markensia. Rhizoids भी है उसमें, gamma cap, anthridophore. Okay, male thallus and archegonium for female gallus. The sex organ in bryophytes are multicellular. Male sex organ arthridium produce biflagellate antherozoids, and female sex organ archegonium is flask-shaped and produced a single egg. So how this bryophytes look like and their distribution of male and female gametes, how it is look like, it is clearly you have seen in the picture, discussed in the picture. Okay, arthrozoids are released to water and meet archegonium. These arthrozoids released in water, okay, the male body released in water to mate with the archegonium, female body egg. An anthrozoid fuse with the egg to form a zygote. Then when the male and female body fuse together, it forms a zygote. Okay, it is also known then male and female body fuse together, then the zygote is formed. So zygote do not undergo meiosis immediately. They produce a multicellular body which is called as sporophyte. We already discussed in previous part that when male and female body fuse together to form a zygote, this zygote clearly go for the meiosis division. But in that, this zygote immediately not go for the meiosis division. First the spore formation will there, multicellular body to produce the sporophyte. We have discussed first that they have two mode of reproduction. First gametophyte, female and male, fusion of male and female gamete, then sporophyte. So after the zygote formation, the body will produce for the sporophyte. Okay, they produce a multicellular body which is called as sporophyte. This sporophyte is not free living but attached to the photosynthetic gametophyte and sorry derives nourishment from it. Some cells of sporophyte undergo meiosis to produce haploid spores. These spores germinate to form a gametophyte. Further, in this sporophyte, again reproduction will takes place. Okay, undergo meiosis. Some sporophytes go for the meiosis division. Further, the cell will start developing, and some sporophytes germinate to form again gametophyte. ओके पहले क्या होगा, गैमेटोफाइट का फॉर्म, गैमेटोफाइट हो जाएगा फ्यूजन ऑफ मेल एंड फीमेल गैमेट्स. देन आफ्टर स्पोरोफाइट फॉर्मेशन विल बी देयर. आफ्टर द मैच्योरेशन ऑफ द स्पोर फॉर्मेशन, द cells some cells go for the meiosis division, and some cells again, the sporoforms again germinate to form a gametophyte. Okay, this is the life cycle of a liverwort or markensia, you can say. फर्स्ट एर्कीगोनियम हेड, पहले वो रिप्रोड्यूस होके गैमेटो स्पोर्स बनाए, स्पोर्स बनाने के बाद कुछ मियोसिस डिवीजन के लिए चले गए और कुछ क्या गए अगेन गैमेटोफाइट बनाने के लिए चले गए. सो दिस इज द रिप्रोडक्शन मोड of bryophytes. Now what is the importance of these bryophytes? Some mosses provide food for herbaceous mammals, birds, etc. So some mosses, bryophytes produce to form food products for some herbaceous animals and birds, etc. Suffagum and Suffagum peat, these are the bryophyte which is used as a food products for herbaceous animals and birds. Species of Saphagum, a moss, provide pit. It is used as a fuel. It has water holding capacity so that as packaging material for transshipment of living material. This Saphagum is used for the packaging as a packaging material for the shipment of living material. Okay, living material, shipment of living material, जैसे कि कुछ कुछ चीज़ यहाँ से शिपमेंट में होती है. सो ये सब पैकेजिंग मटेरियल के लिए यूज़ करते हैं दिस सफागम पिट को. ओके, नाउ प्राइमरी सक्सेशन डेंस स्मार्ट ऑफ मोजेस ऑन सॉइल. इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ ब्रायोफाइट्स. दे आर ecologically important because of their role in plant succession. On bare rock soils, mosses along with lichens decompose rocks, making the substrate suitable for the growth of higher plants. So this bryophytes also helps for the plant succession. What they will do, this mosses and lichens will decomposes the rocks where the higher plants will further grow. This is called as plant succession. In class 12th you will discuss in detail what is plant succession, primary succession or secondary succession. So in short I will explain you succession क्या होता है, plant succession क्या होता है. Some bryophytes are there like mosses and lichens. They decomposes the hard rocks, and after the decomposition of the rocks, the land area will totally acceptable for the growth of big plants. Okay, where the big plants and trees will grow. So plant succession हुआ, वहाँ पे plants को success मिल रहा है growth करने के लिए. So this is called as plant succession. Since mosses from dense mats on the soil, they can prevent soil erosions. And when the mosses comes for the dense soil, वहाँ पे वो बहुत ज़्यादा dense है, घने हैं, तो वो they can hold the soil, and these mosses helps for the soil erosion, preventing the soil erosion. Okay. Now types of bryophytes. The bryophytes has been classified into two types, liverworts and mosses. टू टाइप्स, लिवरवुड्स एंड मोजेस. ओके, अभी हम लोग लिवरवुड्स और मोजेस के बारे में पढ़ रहे थे. मोजेस क्या करता है, इट हेल्प्स टू प्रिवेंटिंग द सॉइल इरोशन, एंड लिवरवुड हैज इट्स इम्पॉर्टेंस. ओके, लिवरवुड्स, सी हाउ दे लुक लाइक्स. तुम लोगों ने देखा होगा लिवरवुड्स को, बट कभी इमेजिन नहीं किया होगा इट इज़ अ ब्रायोफाइट, इट हैज़ अ कमर्शियल इम्पॉर्टेंस. सो let's discuss about this. They grow usually in moist, shady habitats such as banks of streams, marshy ground, damp soil, bark of trees, and deep in the woods. Their plant body is thyroid, example Markensia. Liverwoods, their plant body is thyroid like Markensia. Thallus is dorsiventral and closely appressed to the substrate. They are dorsiventral and they are closely appressed to the substrate where there arises. The leafy members have tiny leaf-like appendages in two rows of the stem-like structures. Tiny leaves होते हैं छोटे छोटे, you can see in the picture. Okay. So this is the characteristics of liverwort. Now reproduction. Gamma kepa, gamma and thallus. These three things are present in this liverworts. Reproduction is the asexual mode of reproduction by fragmentation of thalli or by the formation of gamma. Okay. इसमें फ्रेगमेंटेशन का प्रोसेस भी होता है. थैलिस से दे डिवाइडेड इनटू टू फ्रेगमेंट्स. नाउ द न्यू लिवरवुड विल अराइव और फॉर्मेशन ऑफ गैमा. ठीक है, both will takes place. Gamma are the green multicellular asexual buds that developed in a small replicates gamma kepa on the thalli. अब इसमें क्या होता है, birds हैं, they are gamma are the birds. These birds detached from the parent body, a new liverwort will form. Budding का process होगा simple. The gamma are detached from the parent body and germinate to form a new individual, as I told you. Okay. नाउ सेक्शुअल मोड ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन हम लोग इसको क्लियरली पहले भी पढ़ चुके हैं. मेल एंड फीमेल सेक्स ऑर्गन प्रोड्यूस टू फॉर्म अ सेम डिफरेंट थैली. स्पोरोफाइट इज डिफरेंशिएट इनटू फूड सेट एंड कैप्सूल्स. आफ्टर मियोसिस स्पोर्स आर प्रोड्यूस्ड विद इन द कैप्सूल्स. दीज स्पोर्स जर्मिनेट टू फॉर्म फ्री लिविंग गैमेटोफाइट्स and further some spores go for the meiosis division. We will discuss just 2-3 minutes back. Okay, sexual reproduction. Now second one is meiosis. See how this meiosis looks like. The predominant stage of the life cycle of a meiosis is the gametophyte. It consists of two stages. First stage protonema stage and second stage leafy stage. Okay, first one is protonema and second one is leafy stage. Protonema stage. It develops directly from a spore. देखो वहाँ पे स्पोर फॉर्मेशन हो रहा है ग्रीन में, ऑरेंज कलर का, येलोइश ऑरेंज. इट इज़ अ क्रिपिंग ग्रीन ब्रांच्ड एंड फ्रीक्वेंटली फिलामेंटस स्टेज. देयर ग्रीन ब्रांच्ड एंड फिलामेंटस स्टेज इट इज लीफी स्टेज. इट डेवलप्स फ्रॉम द सेकेंडरी प्रोटोनेमा एज अ lateral bud. In the middle the secondary protonema it is developed further into the leaf. यहाँ पे नीचे में बहुत ग्रीन कलर का दिखाई दे रहा है गेमेटोफाइट प्लांट्स जो लिखा हुआ है. They consist of upright cylinder axis bearing spiral arranged leaves. They are attached to the soil through multicellular branch rhizoids. This stage bears sex organ. This rhizoids यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है रेड कलर के मार्किंग से rhizoids. This rhizoids bears the sex organ of this meiosis. So protonema stage में क्या होगा, filamentous stage है, branched stage है now and the leaf is attached to this stage. After the leafy stage this leaf is detached from the protonema stage and the rhizoids bears the sex organs. Okay. Now the vegetative reproduction. After this the rhizoids bear the sex organs. Now after the leafy stage the vegetative reproduction will start by fragmentation and budding in the secondary protonema. Secondary protonema जो उसका leafy stage है वहाँ से उसका fragmentation और budding का process दोनों होगा vegetative propagation में. और sexual reproduction. Now from there the sexual reproduction will start. The Antheridia and Archegonia, Antheridia male and Archegonia female are produced at the apex of the leafy shoots. The leafy shoots उसके apex में produce करेंगे. See, you have seen in the gametophyte plant जहाँ पे लिखा हुआ है वहाँ पे Antheridia और Archegonia दोनों चीज़ produce हो रहा है. Antheridia sperm and Archegonia ovum. After fertilization zygotes develop to a sporophyte leaf having a foot, seta and capsule. After the fertilization जब इन दोनों का fertilization होगा तो क्या फॉर्म होगा, अ zygote. zygote के पास सब है. It is a sporophyte. It is developed into a sporophyte having a foot, seta and capsule. This sporophyte in meiosis is more elaborate than that a liverwort. The capsule contains spores. Spores are formed after meiosis. Moses have an elaborate mechanism of spores dispersal. Simple. इसमें भी क्या होगा, जब गैमेटोफाइट का प्रोसेस होगा, when male and female gamete fertilize together, okay, then spores is formed. Some spores further developed for the meiosis division, as you can see in the picture. When the rhizocytes, it develops in the male and female fertilize together to form a spore, and spores have foot, seta and capsules. Okay, this रिप्रोडक्शन इन मोजेस इज मोर एलाबरेट दैन लिवरवुड. लिवरवुड में इतना ज़्यादा एलाबरेट नहीं हुआ था जितना इसमें हुआ है. फर्दर दिस डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, स्पोर फॉर्मेशन, ओके, अगेन दिस रिप्रोडक्शन विल गो ऑन. स्पोर फॉर्मेशन हुआ, फर्दर वो डेवलप्ड होगा गैमेटोफाइट में, फिर गैमेटोफाइट से एक लिफी स्टेज आएगा. लिफी स्टेज के बाद फिर वो लिफी स्टेज में मेल और फीमेल सेक्स ऑर्गन डेवलप्ड होंगे. सो दीज लाइफ साइकिल्स विल कंटिन्यूसली गोइंग ऑन. Now example of moses are there: Funaria, Saphagam and Polytrichum. Polytrichum also is example of a Bryophyta. So these are the example of moses: Funaria, Saphagam and Polytrichum. Now we will start the pteridophytes. In this P is silent, so it is pronounced as pteridophytes. It is pronounced as pteridophytes. Hope you will all understand the Bryophytes. कोई ज़्यादा टिपिकल नहीं है, बस तुमको लर्न करना है कि हाउ इट, सबका रिप्रोडक्शन, मोड ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन लर्न कर लोगे तो एग्जांपल्स जो हम लोग अभी पढ़ रहे हैं उनका मोड ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन सेम है. वेजिटेटिव, एसेक्सुअल और सेक्सुअल, मोड ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन तो सबका सेम है. सो ज़्यादा रटने की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, एक बार समझ में आ जाएगा उनका मोड ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन. सिर्फ यू हैव टू रिमेंबर, लर्न द एग्जाम्पल्स ऑफ एल्गे एंड ब्रियोफाइटा. Their mode of reproduction is same. Okay, vegetative, asexual and sexual. First you will understand the mode of reproduction, then the mode of reproduction is same in all the examples. In the liverwort and moses, the mode of reproduction is same. Gametophyte का formation हो रहा है, male and female organ, they will fertilize together to form a zygote. Further this zygote is developed into spore formation. Spore से meiosis का division हो जा रहा है. Same pattern चलता आ रहा है. So you have to just clear the things, the mode of reproduction, especially the sexual reproduction. It is typical, the sexual reproduction. Okay. Now we will start the pteridophytes. They include horsetails and ferns. The horsetails and the ferns are included in this pteridophytes. See, one by one we are reaching the stage. पहले algae, फिर उनसे थोड़े से बड़े हैं bryophytes, then the pteridophytes. Okay, so we are reaching the stage one by one from lower to higher plants. They are found in cool, dampy, shady place. Some flourished well in sandy soil conditions. Evolutionarily, they are the first terrestrial plants to possess vascular tissue. They are the first terrestrial plants, okay, to possess vascular tissue, xylem and phloem. They are the first plants which have xylem and phloem. As we all know that in the plant, xylem and phloem are present, which helps in the transport of food and water and mineral to the plants through roots. Okay, so these are the first plants which possess the vascular tissue, xylem and phloem. Who? The pteridophytes. See how these pteridophytes are. In bryophytes, the dominant phase is the gametophyte. In pteridophytes, the dominant phase is the main plant body is a sporophyte. Bryophytes में हम लोग जो dominant phase था वो क्या था? Gametophyte उनका dominant phase था. But in pteridophytes, the dominant phase is their main plant body is a sporophyte. Okay. It is differentiated into true root, stem and leaves. These organs have well differentiated vascular tissue. So these sporophyte differentiate into true leaf. हमने देखा था ब्रियोफाइट्स में ट्रू लीफ स्टेम और रूट्स नहीं थे, बट इन टेरिडोफाइट्स दे हैव ट्रू स्टेम्स, लीव्स एंड root also there, and they have well developed vascular tissues like xylem and phloem. Because they have roots, stems and leaves, so they have vascular tissues, well developed vascular tissues, xylem and phloem, for the transport of food, water and mineral through the plant body. Okay, the leaves in pteridophytes are small, microphyls as in Selengiela or large microphyls as in firs. Their leaves are small like microphyls and large in Selengiela in macrophyls as in ferns. Their leaves are small, simple. Okay. Now, the economic importance of pteridophytes. They are used in medicinal purpose. They are used in soil blinders. Binders, they are the grown as ornamentals. Okay, these are the three important. They are used as a medicinal purpose also, soil binders and grown as ornamentals. Rattlesnake fern, ostrich fern, bracken fern, some ferns having medicinal value. These are the three ferns which having the medicinal value. Some ornamental ferns are asparagus fern, Dryopestris asterixora and Actinopetris. These are the three ferns which has the some ornamental ferns. Okay. Now the reproduction in pteridophytes. The sporophytes bear sporangia that are subtended by leaf-like appendages called sporophylls. In the reproduction is started as स्पोरोफाइट्स. हमको पता था डोमिनेंट फेस यही है स्पोरोफाइट. टेरिडोफाइट्स में था गैमेटोफाइट. इसमें क्या होगा स्पोरोफाइट में स्पोरोफाइट स्पोरेंजिया बियर करता है. इट हेल्प्स इट बियर्स स्पोरेंजिया दैट सबस्टेंडेड बाय लीफ लाइक अपेंडेजेस कॉल्ड स्पोरोफिल्स. स्पोरेंजिया बर्न बियर करता है और उसमें वो किससे अटैच रहता है लीफ लाइक स्ट्रक्चर विच इज कॉल्ड एज स्पोरोफिल्स. ये देखो ये स्पोरेंजिया लीफ लाइक स्ट्रक्चर है स्पोरोफिल्स. नाउ दिस स्पोरेंजिया is there which is further developed into new pteridophytes. Further developed into new pteridophytes. See in the picture. In some cases sporophylls from distinct compact structure called stropelli or cones. ठीक है, ये ऐसे ही डेवलप्ड होता है. इसमें क्या होगा स्पोरोफाइट का फॉर्मेशन होगा. स्पोरोफाइट्स किससे अटैच रहेगा लीफ लाइक स्ट्रक्चर. उसमें स्पोरेंजिया का फॉर्मेशन होगा. स्पोरेंजिया फर्दर डेवलप्ड इनटू अ न्यू pteridophyte, a new plant. और in some cases these sporophylls from distinct compact structure एक अलग स्ट्रक्चर बनाता है जिसको स्टोरोबिल्स और कोन्स बोलते हैं. So these type mode of they shows the different mode of reproduction, but a new plant is formed. A new pteridophyte plant is formed through this sporangia. Sporangia produce spores by meiosis in spore mother cells. The spores germinate to give inconspicuous small multicellular free living mostly photosynthetic thyroid gametophytes which is called as prothallus. ठीक है. अब स्पोरेंजिया क्या करेगा स्पोर फॉर्मेशन करेगा मियोसिस फॉर्मेशन होगा. ठीक है मदर सेल्स में. दिस स्पोर्स जर्मिनेट टू फॉर्म अ न्यू गैमेटोफाइट थाइलॉइड गैमेटोफाइट विच इज कॉल्ड एज प्रोथैलस. ठीक है फर्न प्रोथैलस तुम लोग देख रहे हो ये थैलस है. दिस थैलस फर्दर डेवलप्ड इनटू अ न्यू प्लांट. Prothallus requires cool, damp and shady place to grow. Also it needs water for fertilization, so the spread of pteridophyte is limited and restricted to the narrow geographical region. The gametophytes Prothallus bear male and female sex organ and call antheridia and archegonia respectively. ठीक है. अब इसमें क्या होगा पहले हम क्या देखे थे ब्रेओफाइट्स में गैमेटोफाइट्स से स्पोरोफाइट्स का फॉर्मेशन हो रहा था. बट इन टेरिडोफाइट first the spore will form, then it will converted into prothallus. Mother cells में prothallus will developed into gametophyte to form male and female sex organ antheridia and archegonia respectively. Okay, so the dominant phase is sporophyte. In bryophyte the dominant phase is gametophyte. First in pteridophyte spore formation हुआ. ठीक है स्पोर फॉर्मेशन मदर सेल में. इट इज फर्दर डेवलप मियोसिस के डिवीजन फर्दर डेवलप्ड इनटू प्रोथैलस. प्रोथैलस डेवलप्ड इनटू मेल प्रोथैलस डेवलप्ड इनटू गैमेटोफाइट्स. ओके bear male and female sex organ which is called antheridia and archegonia respectively. Water is needed for the transfer of anthracite as we all know that to the mouth of archegonia. Water water is a medium where this antheridia transferred to the archegonia. Anthriozoite fuse with the egg in the archegonia to form a zygote. When these two male and female sex organ fuse together, zygote is formed. Zygote develops to a multicellular well differentiated sporophyte. So this zygote further develop into multicellular well differentiated sporophyte. Okay, यहाँ पे पिक्चर में दिख रहा है स्पोर का फॉर्मेशन हो रहा है स्पोरोफाइट का, उसको वाटर मीडियम मिल रहा है प्रोथैलस. सो द मेल एंड फीमेल फ्यूज टुगेदर टू फॉर्म अ न्यू स्पोरोफाइट. Most of the pteridophyte produce similar kind of spores, homospores plants. Salvina, microspore and macrospore and Selengiela. Two others produce two kinds of spores, macromega and microspores. They are heteroporous. Example, Selengiela and Salvina. So they forms a spores which is mega or microspores. स्पोरो फॉर्मेशन, थैलस फॉर्मेशन, देन गेमेटोफाइट का फॉर्मेशन होगा. सो दिस लाइफ साइकिल इज कंटिन्यूसली गोइंग ऑन लाइक दिस ओनली. The megaspores and microspores germinate to give rise to a female and male and gametophyte respectively. The female gametophyte are retained on the parent sporophyte for variable. Within female gametophyte, zygote develop into young embryos. This event is a precursor to the seed bed. It considered as an important step in evolution. So students, till I am leaving the class, after in the next class we will discuss about the again the reproduction of pteridophytes in detail. Okay, because time is going to be over, we will discuss this reproduction again in detail in the next class. Okay, so till then, take care of yourself, complete your work and complete the question answer of chapter 2 I have already given in the group, and this reproduction of pteridophytes we will discuss in the next class. Okay students, take care. Thank you.